Hi, good morning, campers. Today we're going to try some that we found hunting recently. Row 94. So this is Row 94. This is a celebrity whiskey. Dierks Bentley, as a matter of fact. Now, you know what? Who doesn't like Dierks Bentley? So, it's a slogan on this. What is it here? It's three chords and the truth, like a Waylon Jennings song. Funny, it's got this little, getting some Waylon vibes. That's all I'm going to say.
Waylon Jennings walked out of here about 5 or 10 minutes ago. He is not here.
And you know what? There should be Waylon vibes. Picked this up in Oak Grove, Missouri over the weekend. Don't know much about it other than it's a celebrity whiskey. It's bottled by, I knew this a second ago. It's bottled by Green River. Doesn't say it's distilled by Green River, just bottled by them. Don't know what that means other than it's bottled by Green River. Tight little pop. This comes in at a whopping 90-ish. It's actually 94 proof. That's makes sense. Row 94. DSP KY10. Established 1885. I guess I'm going to have to do some homework on this because there's, I don't know. I don't think Dierks was around that long. Well, it smells nice. It doesn't smell like what I'm looking for. Smells a little musty, a little dusty, a little salty. Yeah. I don't hate that at all. That's different. Kind of a plum, kind of a candy. Then it gets a little leathery. Nice. The finish hangs on for a minute. It's not very thick, but it's only 94 proof. A little bit of grain in there. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm surprised. I really wanted to shit on that.
Oh my God, Doug, no!
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I wanted to straight up Brittany Murphy on that thing, but
Will you poop on me?
What?
I can't. Hold on, let me explain.
Will you poop on me?
No, I don't want to. There's a little tiny medicinal tinge in there. But I like it. Row 94. I gave $38 for this. You get a chance to get a pour of it, give it a shot. Tell me what you think. Meanwhile, I really don't want to wash that off. That's actually pretty nice. You know, I picked it first because it was the one that I really wasn't looking forward to doing because I figured it was just going to be a piece of shit celebrity whiskey. It's actually nice. So, we're going to give the Balboa from New Riff a shot. Our guy, Whiskey Weather in Ohio, really liked this pour. And that man's got a pretty good palate. So I thought, why not try it out? Ooh, Lisbeth. Now, this is a rye. This is also a bottle and bond, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. So that makes it 100 proof. So the mash bill is 95% Balboa rye and 5% malted rye, aged at least 4 years. Exotic flavors, 1933 vintage heirloom rye grain, exquisite floral and fruited notes. You know, I don't know what the fuck Balboa rye is.
Would you care to comment on how you plan to fight Balboa? What's your strategy?
Don't need any. Balboa's so predictable and stupid. The man comes straight ahead. He's tailor-made for me, and he's gonna get hurt.
It's pungent. Well, it smells nice. It's got a little kind of a cardboard smell to it, which I can't say I'm crazy about, but it's only part of it. There's spice in there. There's pepper. I mean, it's a good smelling rye. Well, so out of the gate, it's just sweet. Really sweet. And then I get a little inky note, and then it turns kind of dry. That's very interesting.
Very interesting, but stupid.
That cardboard thing's in there too. We're going to call it an oaky note. And not the kind that don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. I mean, I don't know, that's different. There's a little sweet floral thing. I'm having trouble putting my finger on the sweetness on that. That's not something I'm going to reach for every day, but it's good. It's nice. It's not for me. I don't know. It's kind of growing on me. That little inky thing through the mid palate. I don't know.
Nice one.
See if that son bitch will fax now.
It never was able to fax. It's a coffee maker.
You dumbass, you can't fax coffee. Coffee don't fax worth a damn. Every time the rain hits it, it'll run. Damn, you a dumb son bitch.
So, I got a story for you today. I used to work with a guy named Brad. Brad was a concrete finisher. We call Brad Peggy because Brad had a prosthetic leg. It was a different time. Don't judge us, but he fucking answered to it, so he did it to himself. So, anyways, we're working on a job in Knob Noster, Whiteman Air Force Base. And the general contracting project manager brings out all these suits to look at the job, and there's all these women in dresses with pearls and all these guys in suits, and the guy's name was Frank, the PM, and Frank's showing them all around. Well, here comes Peggy, and he's got a 1x6 with a 16 penny nail drove right in the center of it. And he walks up to him smiling, hello, and they all, hi. Of course, Frank, standing there, is a little concerned, but he figures, well, let's see where this goes. He sets the board down and slams his prosthetic foot, nail right into it, looks at them all and goes, ah! You see the moments in like comic books where women clutch their pearls and scream, and that's what they all did. Needless to say, Frank was not amused, but we all laughed our ass off. I miss working with Brad. Brad was a funny dude. He always had crazy shit like that going on. So here's to Brad, the one-legged concrete finisher. There is definitely some black pepper on the end of that. That's kind of growing on me. All but that little inky thing I get. If it didn't have that, that'd be a really, really amazing pour of rye whiskey, but it's still pretty fucking good. Gotta tell you, it's still pretty fucking good. Right until you get to the back end of the mid. And then it gets that little inky thing, little medicinal thing, but not overwhelming. It's just part of it. It's just part of the journey. Just part of the journey. It's totally natural.
Don't worry about that. Perfectly natural, happens all the time.
That wasn't me, that was you.
All the time.
If you're into rye whiskey, give this a shot. If you're into heirloom grains, give this a shot. Let me know what you think. I don't remember what I gave for this. Maybe $50. Decent bottle. It's decent.
Decent!
Oh, hey, while we're thinking about it, why don't you guys go ahead and tongue punch that like button in the fart box and subscribe.
Disgusting.
Yeah, go ahead. You know you want to. Yeah, it's peppery. That's peppery. Yeah. You like my shirt? Fucking love you, Sabu. You'll be missed. So, I don't know why I even try. Chattanooga whiskey. This is my first experience with Chattanooga whiskey right here. This is the Tennessee High Malt. The reason I grabbed the Tennessee High Malt cask strength 111 proof straight bourbon whiskey was because the other one was a rye. So there wasn't too many Chattanoogas to choose from. There were two. And if this is any good, which I've heard Chattanooga's good. I haven't sampled myself, but I've heard. And if it is good, I'll go back and get the rye. Ooh, Corey Chase.
Jesus Christ.
Don't know much about Chattanooga. Don't know much about Chattanooga whiskey. I have been through Chattanooga. I've stopped to piss in Chattanooga. Age greater than 2 years. Okay. I like this part though. Filtration. None. Bottle occasionally captures barrel sediment. Cooperage, 53 gallons. Toasted and charred oak barrels. Fermentation, 7 days. I don't know what that word is. Okay. Mash bill, yellow corn, malted rye, caramel malted barley, and what is that word? Honey.
Honey.
Malted barley.
It's made from honey.
That just smells dark. That smells it smells good, but that is not what Daddy's looking for. Smells I don't know. I'm getting spice and I'm getting just a fire.
Oh, fire! Yeah, yeah. Yeah, fire! 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 Fire.
It was $44. I need to give it a second chance here before I say too much. It's kind of a sour note and a tea and a few things I don't have the vocabulary for. It's not bad. It's not what I'm looking for most days. I will say, though, the days that I don't go just looking for that Weller cupcake or, I don't know, honey bomb, this would be a nice mix up, a nice change up, because I wouldn't call it sweet. There's a tiny little bit of honey to it, I guess, but man, it goes away. Tea leaf, spice, and a little oak, some serious dryness on the finish, like cotton mouth, like when I used to smoke ditchweed back in Bosworth, Missouri, kind of cotton mouth. Hot lip. And if you're into that Valencia by Penelope, where you get that dryness.
My tongue was hanging out. My mouth was real dry.
And that's your bomb, baby. That's the one. Me, myself, I don't know about it. I know some people seek it out. Not me. And I don't know what it says about me that this is, I can't say that this particular bottle I've heard a lot of good things about, because I haven't heard shit about it actually, but I have heard good things about Chattanooga whiskey. I've heard great things about this one, and my highlight of the night was the 94 proof bottle of fucking celebrity whiskey. That tells me one of two things. I'm either really bad at this or I'm really fucking good.
Holy fucking shit.
Unbelievable.
You make your own assumptions. This is growing on me. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, but eat. That's all, folks. Really, that's that was all the hunting I got done this week. Really, I did have one more, but I think I'm going to save it. So stay tuned, and thanks for playing.
For some reason, today I thought of you. Thought I'd look you up, see what you'd been up to. How long's it been? 10 years or maybe more since I told you not to call me, shut you out and close the door. I'm sorry, I know it hurt, but I'd moved on. The memories remain, but the sentiment was gone. We belong to the darkness and the moon. But I found a light so bright, thought I might live in its sun. Then today while walking lost I saw a sign that without effort brought your name to mind. So I decided to reach out after so long. Decided how we left it was all wrong. It's okay to move on, we don't have to close the door. And after all, what are real friends for? So I went home thinking I would try to call you. I searched your name, and then I saw the news that there was no more you. I hear there's fairies out on Jupiter, and there was a time I knew more, but today I'm feeling way down here on earth, writing tears of love in the light of the morning dawn. I used to write so many songs about you. Long after you went home that day, I laid alone so many nights without you. I spent years just hoping that you were okay. I cried an ocean of tears, hoping it washed the pain away. But then today I read the news, you were gone. You left a year ago, chose to check out and move on. I guess the pain became the only thing each and every day would bring. Sorry I wasn't there, wish I'd known. I would have tried to give you love, it'd been so long since I'd shown. But then had I, maybe you'd be here today, suffering and crushing, sadness and its way. But in my heart I guess I always knew somehow one of us would end this way. So what's done is done, now there's nothing left to say. I hear there's fairies out on Jupiter, and there was a time I knew one, but today I'm